Hello and welcome Reds to the latest Matchday Live. I'm your host Jack McIndoe and we're taking through every single last kick and hopefully Liverpool can win a game of football. That would be very, very, very nice anyway. But Reds, hope you're all having a fantastic weekend anyway, of course. Liverpool need to actually start winning games of football very quickly. And if you've missed the results this afternoon, obviously Arsenal got beat by Bournemouth. We've been beaten by them anyway. A huge 3 points dropped for the Gunners anyway. Probably could do a change in the light bulb or getting the speakers out or something a bit more magical from Arteta anyway. I can't say nothing. We're not winning games at the minute, but it's providing me and probably a lot of you a bit more entertaining in that respect anyway. It's not easy coming up against Manchester City, as we know, Arsenal, so good luck this season anyway. But yeah, I'll tell you, if they don't win the league, Reds or just neutrals, it's going to be a bit mad anyway, innit? But City have still got 2 games to go, but as I've said for ages, I think City will win the league. Too much quality in there, and the fella in the dugout, most importantly, he knows how to win a league or two, doesn't he? Sadly, but Reds, obviously the Brentford and Everton game says a lot about Liverpool at the minute in terms of relying on those two teams. Brentford have had a tremendous season, as we know. Obviously, the departure of Thomas Frank to Tottenham not too long ago. Me and certainly I don't think many neutrals certainly expected the impact in which, obviously, the new manager, set piece, he's a set piece coach, but he was given the opportunity. Keith Andrews, anyway, he's done a tremendous job, and if he can secure European football, whatever competition, for a club like Brentford, not the biggest budget as we know, but if they can somehow get any form of Europe, it'd be tremendous. And it's great to see if a club that is properly run from every department. Obviously, they lose managers, but the way in which, as we know, like the likes of them, Brighton as well, the infrastructure in every element of the club is spot on. Obviously, some of it relying on data, which is great, but certainly just they're doing well. So, but both Everton and Brentford did drop 2 points. But yeah, as I said, just says a lot when Liverpool are relying on teams around us picking up points or dropping points as well. It's another week where Liverpool looking at the teams below us. Everton, especially, I'm not looking forward to that derby, Reds. I know probably a lot of yous aren't as well. Got to get through today anyway first, but yeah, it's obviously, and there's quite rightly so, a lot of noise, right? Obviously, with the whole club at the minute in terms of the football club. But obviously we'll get straight into it anyway. You've probably seen it all over social media as well, or rightfully so anyway. There's a lot being protested coming into the game as well in respect to obviously tickets and everything as well. Let's bring up that anyway. Obviously Spirit of Shankly, Spian Cop, obviously protesting coming into the ground for the match-going Reds today that are travelling into Anfield this afternoon would have seen. I think there's leaflets, there's stickers, there's absolutely everything really, but obviously Spirit of Shankly obviously sending a message, not just to John Henry, but to everyone at FSG, the people that run Liverpool Football Club as well, for all the great success that we've had over the 9-10 year period since they've come in. They've made mistakes, obviously the tickets that they tried to raise all those years ago, but rightfully so, the fan groups are showing the voice really, most importantly, and I think the Liverpool is a football club, and especially we all know the affiliation of fans in terms, it's the holy trinity to me really. Obviously the manager, obviously the players, and certainly the fans. And the fans, the most important thing, have been for this football club for the last 130 plus year history as well. In the good moments and the difficult moments as well, we stick together. But at this moment in time, the people running Liverpool, and even from a PR perspective as well, I personally, if I was advising, obviously the sending of emails, I personally just would think about it as well, because at the football club, the fans were not happy with the football, most importantly. But yeah, just it's just a load of own goals being scored by Liverpool for me. Hopefully someone can we do see a fair bit of leadership today as well in respect to the team getting the result over the line most importantly, but just really, and even some of the players as well, even post-match, that probably will be affected, the atmosphere, rightly so, but the fans are having their say, and a massive important message is being said from a lot of Liverpool fans going in the ground as well, season ticket holders, fans that go to the game, and vice versa as well. So yeah, right on the protest coming into the ground, and hopefully people at running Liverpool Football Club at the top end of the football club actually listen, really. And yes, the football club, they need to improve profits and that, but we said it on the last show, didn't we, on the watch along? As I said, it's above me anyway, but I'm just speaking as a fan, really. But there's a lot more Liverpool fans out there that know a lot more of the financial side. And if you haven't listened to Money Talks anyway, obviously Mo Chatra on Anfield Index anyway, he's done a fantastic pod that was released this week. So if you want a lot more insight, very informative for me, and obviously from the financial side as well, for any Liverpool fan out there wanting to learn a bit more of where the club is currently going wrong and when it needs to improve in terms of the financial aspects, and obviously the most important thing, the message as well, obviously the latest Money Talks podcast as well. There's 2 that was released this week as well, so obviously a bit on sponsorship, that was only 2-3 days ago, but just the latest episodes anyway. If you want to listen to that, search Anfield Index on all your latest podcasts as well, just get your insight from Mo Chat. He's done a fantastic job as well. He's done a podcast with Herinder Singh as well, so check it out, Reds, if you haven't already done so. But yeah, the noise off the pitch as well, and rightly so, will continue if the club doesn't continue just to not listen, really. But yeah, Reds, let us know your thoughts if you go on the ground, or if you let us know how you analyse the situation as well, and do you think it will? Hopefully it needs to change anyway. As I said, the Holy Trinity, the fans, the club, and head coach or manager, whoever is in charge at Liverpool. Yeah. And yeah, so Reds, let us know. And hopefully Liverpool win games of football, but we need to start winning games of football very quickly as well. Because was it Champions League on Tuesday night? Yeah, it's going to be absolute madness anyway. So yeah, that's been obviously a lot of the protests going to the ground as well. And it's not just the Liverpool fans that are obviously protesting as well. It's great to see Fulham fans as well, the Fulham Lilies, and obviously the Manchester City's fans, Food Bank supporters as well. Well played, Fulham supporters. The whole league needs to get behind this campaign, and will have a knock-on effect for all of us, no matter what the result. So full support to LFC fans as this campaign escalates as well, and obviously that's coming from Manchester City fans, groups as well. And yeah, rightly so, and fair play to the fans from Liverpool in terms of fan organisations as well, and to really protest in respect to changing the cap on the away tickets as well. Yeah, if it wasn't for them, then you'd be looking at like north of like 100 plus per person to go on away end anyway, but there's a cap on that, and rightly so, for the great people like Gareth Roberts and people within the Liverpool community as well, and the fan groups that have done fantastic in terms of speaking for the fans as well, and liaison with the people at the top as well. So good on everyone protesting today. Hopefully anyone going to the ground or just consuming the game today, Liverpool win games of football and actually start winning games of football before the end of the season, because if it doesn't, if we don't get Champions League football, it's going to be a very, very, very long summer anyway in terms of the football. But but the fans, as always, as Liverpool Football Club, will always speak up and have their say as well, and that will never change, and nor should it. So yeah, obviously good on the City fans, it's fantastic to see, as we know, rivalry and banter and all that in terms of fans, but it's great to see. Obviously we see in the Super League a very long time, well, not a long time ago, but it was a couple of years back anyway, everyone come together in respect to the Super League, and our football club was one of the big teams that were wanting and pushing the boat out for that, and they very quickly backtracked on that, and hopefully just discussion and communication needs to be a lot more from Liverpool Football Club as well. But Reds, let us know. So yeah, right on those protests, and hopefully they do come to some results in the next couple of hours after the game as well. And there's a bit more we'll probably find out in the next couple of days as well. But Eds, in terms of the football, we'll get to the starting 11 as well. As you can see on the video print on the bottom, you've probably seen it already, but we'll go with it. Mamardashvili, Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robbo, Dominic Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, Salah, Florian Wirtz, Rio Wengamua, and Cody Gakpo. I've got it set up on even on the graphic today on the socials. I think it's going to be a 4-2-3-1, but it might be whatever. Well, Arne sprung a surprise on Wednesday night with a 5 back. So we wanted that. So I've got it set up as a 4-2-3-1. Might change. Might be a bit of variation as well. And for the hosts, for the visitors, sorry. Obviously, Bert Leno in goal anyway. Very experienced German goalkeeper. Former, obviously, started all the way back in the Bundesliga anyway. Obviously, former Arsenal. Obviously, their back line is Leno in goal, Castagne, Anderson, Calvin Bassey, Robinson. Good to see Robinson back. Anyway, obviously, last year he was decimated with injuries, but fantastic left back. Alex Iwobi, Sander Berge. Obviously, he's a big lad. He's one of the tallest players in the division as well. So they're... and then the forward 4 attackers, obviously Harry Wilson, Josh King, Oscar Bob, who did get a move from Manchester City. I think that's a very shrewd deal for them, really, anyway. And obviously number 9, leading the line for Fulham, who has scored past Liverpool, especially remember last season as well. He's always been a menace to Liverpool in terms of the opposition. But obviously, Muniz, the Brazilian forward anyway. And on the bench for Liverpool, quite a very strong bench, really. It's great to see the players coming back to full fitness. But sadly, it's at the worst end of the season. Would have been nice at the beginning of the year, but it is what it is. Liverpool have got to deal with the injuries, as have every single team in the division. You got Woodman, you got Joe Gomez, Kirkes, McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch, Trey Neone, Isaac, Chiesa, and Hugo Ekitike as well. Hopefully the lads on the pitch can do the job, but if we need it, probably most likely we might need them, and certainly we'll need them in the second half, Isaac and Ekitike. Yeah, I know everyone was saying obviously is Isaac going to start, but I think Red's just patience much needed, I think, in that respect, because we just got to think about next season. We don't want to be throwing Isaac in with 5 weeks left to go or whatever it is, and then he gets injured before the World Cup and all that. But he'll be getting good minutes, and he'll be getting proper good training when he goes obviously to the World Cup with Sweden anyway. There'll be plenty of minutes for him anyway. But we are 50 minutes away from kick-off, Reds. Obviously, Fulham will be a very difficult game, as we know, Reds. Big up there, Reds, as well. Make sure you drop a like, share, and a subscribe as well. Hit that subscribe button down below, obviously. We had, obviously, apologies there, Reds. I was meant to get the schedule up. Big up there, so massive thank you, chat. I'll quickly bring up the schedule for today. Obviously, we had the Daily Red this morning, obviously with Lewis Aspinall bringing you all the latest in respect to the news about, obviously, all the quotes from Arne Slot, obviously a bit on Andy Robbo as well, and obviously the build-up to the game this afternoon as well. But you'll see Lewis, as always, on the Late Night Lives with him and Lola and some of the other guests as well, and the Red Room, obviously with Grizz Khan and all the great up-and-coming, present and up-and-coming Liverpool fans within the media as well. So, yeah, keep an eye out for the plenty of shows. Chock-a-blocker with shows anyway, Reds. Obviously, we got Trev Downey and Jan Molby on Thursdays as well. That'll be back this week, hopefully. Anyway, Trev and Jan Molby will be unpacking, hopefully, Liverpool getting into the last 4 of the Champions League as well, and a bit more of that. So plenty of shows, Reds. Daily Red Media Matters as well. So if you are new around here, first time tuning in, do drop a like and a share and a subscribe as well, and dive into all the content as well, not just on the YouTube side, but if you want to become a pro member, you can obviously get involved with that as well, and obviously gets rid of all the adverts. So head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more and get involved. Head over to It Was Always Liverpool as well, if you do enjoy reading your articles and your insight as well from from every Liverpool fan, the media point of view as well, and a bit of everything really. Liverpool legends, fans, pundits as well. We got you covered on. So I was always Liverpool Substack of Anfield Index, and you can dive into that. And, get involved, Reds. If you haven't already done so. So obviously the running order today. Obviously Daily Red we've had it. I'm on now with Matchday Live. And obviously you'll have your post-match Raw with Trevor and the lads. And obviously the Gags Tandem Show, that'll be live on YouTube. I'll be live joining Gags. Been a while, but obviously Lola and Gags and everyone on the post-match has been doing a fantastic job anyway. But hopefully, Gags, if you are watching, mate, we are talking about a win, and not just for you, Gags, but for every Liverpool fan. We seriously need a win today, and not just a 1-0 sit behind the ball nonsense, really. We need a convincing win, and especially not just today as well, but certainly going in, you need a lot of momentum going into Tuesday night's game against Paris Saint-Germain. Not going to be certainly an easy one. It wasn't. Obviously, first time I spoke to you since Wednesday night's game, and we weren't surprised, certainly, were we? And a lot of Liverpool fans out there, all of yous, we knew it was certainly going to be a difficult game, and it will be on Tuesday night, and it will be this afternoon as well. But hopefully, lads, I'm not going to do us proud. So that's the running order for today's show. Anyway, obviously we'll have Daily Red tomorrow, early morning. So we'll get involved in that, obviously reaction to the game, and obviously Mondays, as always, Media Matters and everything else as well. So let's get involved. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button anyway. Plenty of content on the coming on Anfield Index as well. But quickly, just checking out all the comments as well. If you haven't already done so, do drop a like, share and subscribe as well. Big up there, Mark. Liverpool are not winning the game with the starting 11. Yeah, Mark, thoughts on the starting 11, chat? Are you a bit surprised? Is it a bit of panic from Arne Slot, or just what's your thoughts? At the end of the day, I think I'm very happy to see a bit of variation. I'm happy not to see 5 at the back at Anfield. I tell you, the noise and the discontent coming from Liverpool fans. If everyone rocked up to Anfield this afternoon, seeing 5 at the back or 3 at the back with your full backs pushing on, or however you want to set it up as. Anyway, it's interesting, chat. It's very interesting. I'll just say that all it is anyway. But I'm happy to see Rio in the starting 11. Cody Gakpo up front. It's a bit similar when we're watching Liverpool at the minute, especially last season when we had that variation of Luis Diaz through the middle. Done well in Germany. Fair play to Luis Diaz as well. But obviously Cody Gakpo, leading the line today. I personally would have played Hugo Ekitike if it was up to me through the middle anyway. I'd go with a more natural. Because unless it's all about communication and patterns of play and just really understanding, we needed to personally... Cody hopefully bangs in an hat-trick today and keeps us all quiet. But if that's the starting 11 that starts on Tuesday night, then sound, absolutely sound. There's a bit of rhythm in that. But if you go into Tuesday night game then and we're changing a full-back, changing a midfielder, changing a winger, changing a striker as well, it just doesn't build any fluidity to me, really. But that's just my 2 pence anyway. Let us know your thoughts on the start 11. But Rio, him and Dominic Szoboszlai have probably been Liverpool's only saving graces from this season, even being honest. Curtis Jones, when he has played, he's known me, chat. I'm a big advocate of Curtis Jones' quality as well. If you don't start Jones, and we said how many watch-alongs this season as well, I've always said, anyone that's watched Liverpool games, and certainly a lot of Curtis Jones is a player that thrives on playing consistently. I think his game is massively impacted in terms of, not just Jones, but most players. If you're just getting chopping and changed in and out of the side, fair enough if it's injuries, you can't compensate for that. But if it's just down to just manager selection, I think, and especially when the team's going through, obviously, off the pitch noise as well, and just general poorness in respect to the quality of performances as well. Yes, you need a bit of scouse in that, really, Curtis. And he can say he's one of us. He's a fan, most importantly, but he's a fantastic footballer on his day as well. And I think that's one thing that we've kind of missed this season. The players get it, of course they do. if you haven't seen the latest, obviously Jeremy Frimpong interview, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out on YouTube or the socials as well. Apologies, completely forgot the podcast name as well, but a very, very well-known podcast anyway. But obviously it was for his boot sponsor anyway, so great interview. Just search Jeremy Frimpong interview, you'll find it anyway. I'll get it up just before we go on live anyway, in terms of the match. So yeah, Jones in the midfield, yeah, fair. But it's whoever turns up, hopefully the lads turn up to this afternoon, and we'll find out very, very soon, in 8 minutes time anyway, the impact. A nice early goal would very much do wonders for every single one of us, and especially the team as well. Big up there this though, 42 days until, yeah, it's ticked over very quickly, mate, hasn't it, in chat. But yeah, it's just been certainly a very difficult season for everyone at Liverpool and the club as well. Hopefully next season, whatever happens next season, it needs to be much, much better anyway. We can't have another season like this. We possibly can if some things don't change as well in the summer. But big moves for Liverpool anyway. Before the end of the season, yeah, he will. He does mark anyway. I think he will get that when he's away at Sweden at the World Cup, mate. Anyway, yeah, he will get minutes, mate. But yeah, it's just how Liverpool gauge his team selection as well. Scouts are saying positive lineup and changes. We're not sure about Gakpo up front. Good press. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, mate. Obviously, Cody had a fantastic year last year. He had one of his best seasons, well, his best Liverpool season in terms of goals and assists. But it's not just Cody as well. I think there's been a lot of deficiencies in respect to it from a technical point of view. Obviously, poor player performances and just a lot of players very out of form, especially obviously last year. Salah was getting all the goals and the assists, and Van Dijk was tremendous. But I think we've seen this year when our key players aren't on it, I think the overall squad quality, obviously players coming off the bench, we've only mentioned even Chiesa as well, even when he's come off the bench this season, he hasn't really impacted the game to his fullest anyway. So for me, you look at that, and chat probably majority is when we go into the summer market, probably will be a lot of players depart. And apologies, chat. Obviously, we mentioned Andy Robbo as well. What a fella! A fantastic footballer, but an even better person as well. One of the great characters. In terms of how has been able to propel Liverpool. It wasn't just Jurgen Klopp. It was Salah. It was Robbo. It was obviously Virgil, Alisson, Beckett as well, but he will be a massive, massive miss for Liverpool in respect to the background stuff he does as well. Doesn't get a lot of the press coverage as well, rightly so. A lot of Liverpool players, and not football players in general, do a lot of charity work and everything as well. But yeah, from what I've gauged, I've never met the fella, but he's from what you can gauge off social media as well. But he's a fantastic fella, and yeah, it's sad, but all good things have to come to an end eventually. Whoever he goes to, it looks like it might be Tottenham anyway. But I tell you, if he went to City, I'd be able to play for another 5 years. But yeah, hopefully he does go to Italy and enjoy a bit more of the sunshine anyway in Italy, and yeah, a bit more of a slower game. But I tell you, if you only have to look at DiMarco at Inter Milan as well, how much of an impact he's had. But yeah, Robbo, wherever you're going, lads, best of luck. And yeah, I tell you, the one concern I've got, chat, I don't know how you feel, is going to next summer. The amount, obviously we've lost Milner, we've lost Henderson, we've lost Robbo. Possibly, we are losing Salah as well next year. Yes, that team needed to be adapted, obviously, from the transition from Klopp to Arnett and whoever's the manager in the future as well. Leaders need to... Big leaders are leaving the football club, so it's up to the current players. That's why I was a bit disappointed to miss out on Mark Gakey as well, but obviously he's leadership qualities. But yeah, it's up to the players now. Currently, it's a young side anyway. A lot of new players coming in: Ekitike, Isaac, Florian Wirtz. There's leaders in there. Obviously, Avibu signed his new contract, which looks like it's going to be happening. Tremendous. It's up to the lads now. Currently, they are learning from the likes of Robbo, but come next season, there needs to be a lot more of players stepping up. Hopefully, certainly need so anyway. But let's quickly wrap through all these comments as well. You've absolutely smashed the comments as always, Ed. So massive thank you. Hey as well, not happy with the lineup. Glad the game is on Tuesday. Yeah, there we go. Gakpo, that's big up there, Mark. I think a lot of people would agree with you there, Mark, as well. Would you want to play? Baldy chat. Why would you want to play a striker up front? Don't know, maybe to win a game of football, mate. Yeah. But big up there, Mr. C, as well. And but yeah, after buying the market, it's going to be a big summer, chat. Firstly, the football club actually needs to sort the tickets out. Needs to actually get the fans fully back on side anyway, because it's just this whole year is just a bit mad anyway in general, isn't it? But yeah, hopefully we do see a bit more normality in the next couple of weeks anyway. We certainly need it, and just actually start focusing back on the football as well. But chat, quickly going through, obviously, Liverpool start 11 for anyone that's tuned in a bit later anyway. Mamadashvili in goal, Jeremy Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Dobbo. I've got it set up as the 2 number 6s as Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. And then Liverpool's forward attackers, Salah, Florian Wirtz, Rio Ngamua off the left, I think. And it will be Cody Gakpo leading the line anyway as well. Obviously, Leno, Castagna, Anderson, Bassi, Robinson, Iwobi, Sander Berge, Wilson, King, Oscar Bob and Muniz as well. And hopefully a couple of years have won at the races today. Obviously the Grand National, one of Liverpool's biggest sporting events of the calendar year anyway. So anyone that went, hope you enjoyed it. And you got a couple of winners along the way anyway. But most importantly, hopefully we get a winner this afternoon in terms of Liverpool Football Club. But Eds, strap yourselves in. We are very, very, very close to kick off anyway. I'll see the players in a huddle in front of the Kop anyway, and that's what Virgil van Dijk just pointing at the ground, probably saying to the players, let's give the fans at least something to be proud of in respect to just them leading. But I tell you what, chat, they are a very interesting, impressive side, Fulham, on the day when he can play well. But certainly the pace on the counter-attack is something certainly Liverpool need to keep an eye on anyway. And Marco Silva, obviously the loss of Mitrovic, obviously a couple of seasons ago now he departed the football club. But obviously Raul Jimenez, obviously since he's moved from Wolves to Fulham, I think he's got the best penalty record in the Premier League anyway, but he is on the bench for the visitors this afternoon. But Ed's Liverpool attacking the Annie Roads end in the first half. Liverpool shooting from right to left. And Fulham will be attacking the Kop end first half. And we are underway here, Eds. Come on, Liverpool. Hopefully we get the right response from the team today as well. As Andy Robinson is rightly so echoed round every corner of the ground. And it won't be just today, but it'll be a celebration of Salah, celebration of Andy, and a celebration of some of the other players possibly departing as well. But Rio getting his first touch of the game down this left-hand side, and you can sense from the early stages as well. Players like Salah, Rio Ngamua, players that get you off the edge of your seats as well. The crowd reacting to it as well. But afternoon there, mister. How are we, buds? Yeah, I was just saying, do you think, folks, is Van Dijk being a starter next season? Possibly, mate. Possibly Matt. I think it's Matt, isn't it? Yeah. I think you've changed your name there, bud. But yeah. How would you gauge that, bud? Me personally, I think Virgil. I always go back to what was it? Was it Silva at City? Thiago Silva. I think the modern day centre halves can play for a bit more longer now. It's not like obviously the 80s and 90s as well, but the sports science is that good. Nutrition, the recovery as well from games. I think we can get a couple more years out of Virgil, but it just depends if Virgil wants to stay around anyway. We all hope. But I know a lot of people have said obviously he might be dwindling in his powers anyway, but I don't think so. I think it's just a case of Liverpool this season. There's been too many players out of form. I think if you'd have an in-form defence around Virgil, he'll win you another league title and possibly another Champions League as well. But hopefully we keep hold of him, Matt, and be honest. His powers haven't disappeared. He's still a top-level centre-half. And hopefully he can, there's a couple more trophies to be won for Virgil and Liverpool. But how would you gauge that chat as well? Fantastic question, mate. Nice one. But yeah, 2.5 minutes gone here, chat. Atmosphere is quite flat, which is understandable. I think there's just an expectation and a hope, really, of just a team now, like this season. Obviously, the Goodison, well, not the Goodison, Hill Dickinson fixture next week anyway, isn't it? It's going to be a cauldron of atmosphere, a cauldron of booze, hopefully, come what full time anyway for in that fixture. But just got to focus on today as well, Reds. All done there, Dom, all the way back to Virgil. Yeah, anyone can have a bad season or two. But I think next season, for me personally, I think it's imperative that Liverpool strengthen properly of your fringe players as well. Players that come off the bench throughout a season and really impact the team. Curtis Jones coming off the left-hand flank here. Robbo, early ball in. Stuck a deflection, will be on for corner. No. Castagna, former Leicester man, getting rid of that. Afternoon, guys. How are we, chat? Aren't we well, mate? But yeah, anyone just tuning in now, coming in from work or whatever. Obviously, 4 minutes in, not been no big opportunities for either side here. A lot of the possession has been a lot in the centre of the pitch. Florian Wirtz dropping very deep here. Ball down the right hand channel. Outside the boot here, Frimpong. His first corner of the game for Liverpool. It was a fantastic ability from Florian Wirtz just to start that attack there. But the thing that you're going to get from Curtis Jones, chat, is just hopefully Liverpool today keep hold of possession and don't lose the ball on silly transitions. But Liverpool's first corner, attacking the Andy Rhodes end. So, an in-swinger from Salah. He's got the sun in his eyes. It was a foul, possibly, on Leno. Yeah, referees give it. But just some form of bit of positivity to come out in the next couple of weeks or so. I think if Ibu can sign a new deal, I think that's going to be massive for Liverpool, not just for next season, but beyond as well, when you're looking at a post-Virgil van Dijk era as well. He's got the captain ability. You're looking at him, is 26, 27 now, Ibu? You're going to get him in, hopefully, for his better years to come, anyway. In a post-Salah Van Dijk era at Liverpool, and an Alisson era, and a Robbo, you need Ibu. Oscar Bob, ball in. Fantastic ball in. Is that a foul on Muniz? No, it's going to be a goal kick anyway. No, it's no foul there. But too easy, that, in all honesty. The former City winger. Yeah. Tell you what, that's got potential, that left-hand side for Fulham. Robinson and Oscar Bob. A lot of quality down that left-hand channel. No, Matt, I think chat. Yeah. I would have said a couple of years back, I would have said Arsenal. But City winning a league title, no one cares. As long as it's not Man United. But yeah, City have been winning league titles for the last 10 years. No one's cared anyway. Apart from the fans. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah, just some of the like the whole movie trailers that Arsenal drop, like in their media department. Like they're releasing like Oscar-worthy trailers and then they go and get beat. Go on, Rio. He's got a couple of options ahead of him. Well done, Frimpong. A lot of aggression there in terms of winning that ball back. He's on the byline. Frimpong, ball in. Is that going to be a corner? Well done. That's better by Liverpool. More aggression, more aggression in terms of passing the ball forward. I know it might sound like not a lot, but we know that's not been a lot this season. Oh, gee, just don't know why my camera's going off. Not again. So, second corner of the game. Ball in there. It's cleared by Calvin Bassey. I tell you what, there's an opportunity there for Liverpool. We can get our defenders into the right areas because Rio Ngamoue needs a bit of support here down the left-hand side. He's found Curtis Jones. Jones between the lines on the left-hand side. He's found Rio Ngamoue inside the penalty area. Ball in. Saved by Leno. But I tell you what, that's all stemmed from Curtis Jones having the awareness of seeing Van Dijk on the edge of the box. Not panicking. And just his awareness to see Rio Ngamoue in behind him. Yeah, just keep on getting Jones at the minute. As we approach the 10-minute mark, Jones seems to be the man that will be starting to create a fair chunk of opportunities for Liverpool. But yeah, as I said, maybe a couple of years ago I would have said Arsenal, but for me, City. But we'd all rather Liverpool actually be in it. That's what's annoyed me about this season as well, Reds. Obviously, Liverpool last year were tremendous, but there was another opportunity for a league title for Liverpool this year. You just look at the poor quality within the Premier League in terms of the bigger teams, but teams mid-table seem to have kicked on a lot more this season, a lot more strength. But hopefully, when it comes round next year, Liverpool are certainly in the debate come at the end of May, or hopefully surpassing the debate and being Premier League title winners. But there's a long way to go next year. Oh yeah, that'd be a top partnership, mate. Obviously, we've seen like 20 minutes or whatever it's been of Leone this year. But very highly regarded from an international standpoint, even though we know Italy, the quality over the last 20 years. One is that a foul on Buchanan? He's just offside. He's just offside there. Tell you what, Liverpool, it's a very good high line. But yeah, the quality of the Italian national side is last 20 years has dropped off a cliff, really. But Leone, top centre half, and Jack, two very highly talented. I've not seen a lot of them, if I'm being honest, but ball into the penalty area. Robbo! Oh, it's just deflected. But it fell to him, but that's more like it, Liverpool. It's got the crowd on song a bit as well. Got the crowd back in. That was excellent play by Liverpool down the right-hand channel. Well done, Ibu. Excellent interception. Florian Wirtz. He's found Gakpo. Salah. Right-hand side of the penalty box. Cody. Can he get a shot off? It's going to be a goal kick, but that's better, Liverpool. We're not asking for much. Just asking for a bit of excitement in terms of going forward. But yeah, it's a fantastic cut across the penalty area by Frimpong. We need to be seeing that more from Jeremy. He's got a lot more awareness on that cross, just to cut it across. And Robbo, he's been busy this week anyway, but could have nearly put that into the back of the net, but just couldn't quite get the right connection onto the shot anyway. Thankfully for Fulham, he's probably the last person you want to be scored that fallen to anyway. But Liverpool, as we know, on Wednesday night, failed to really get our full-backs into the game against Paris Saint-Germain. For me, if you'd only be playing a 5-back or a 3-back, transitioning into a 5 anyway, I personally, Wednesday night, would have liked to have seen Frimpong and Kirkes a lot more pushed up the pitch, really challenging Mendes and Hakimi anyway. But you understand damage limitations. You don't want to be getting walloped 6 or 7. Could have been on the night, but well done, Frimpong. He's found Salah. It's a shot on target, and it's a fine save by Leno, because it was an excellent execution by Mohamed Salah off his right-hand boot inside the penalty box. But it's that man again, Jeremy Frimpong, opening up that Fulham left-hand side of the defence. And the crowd, rightly so, is reacting to that great opportunity by Liverpool. Just got to continue this speed of attack, really. Every single ebb and flow of the Liverpool attack at the minute is going down Liverpool's right-hand side. Just got to keep up this form, the consistency as well. Keep on at Liverpool. Keep on probing. And we'll get, hopefully, a goal very soon. Well done, Ibu. Well done, shielding Josh King there. Fantastic defending. Very high line by Liverpool, but it works well when you got Ibu defending like that. So Rio Wingamu are picking the ball off the halfway line. Virgil. But yeah, if I'm being honest, chat, would you start Curtis Jones on Tuesday night? I personally would. I think we missed him massively. Especially when you're playing against the PSG midfield that is just able to rotate and actually keep hold of the ball. Well done, Liverpool. Is better. Harry Wilson. Obviously, he's 29 now, Harry Wilson. Did come through Liverpool's academy. There was a lot of hope for the likes of Harry Wilson and Ryan Kent all those years ago. But hasn't. No to ticket prices increases is a little banner going across the Kop. Well done, man. And rightly so. It's going across the bottom tier of the Kop. Salah. Found by Florian Wirtz. Can Dom keep that in? He has done. Well done, lads. Rio Wingamu. Come on, lads. Unlucky. Well done, Virgil. That's better, lads. Fantastic composure. And a big Dutchman. Go on, Flo. Just keep on moving that ball. I tell you what, it's been one of Liverpool's. I know we've not scored yet, Reds, but I think in terms of the last couple of weeks' showings by Liverpool, this has probably been one of my favourite 15 minutes of the last couple of weeks anyway. Really pinning Fulham into their own penalty box. A lot of fluidity at the minute. Salah on the right. Big up there, Hero. How are we, bud? Yeah, we do, mate. We need to win, Joss. Huge 3 points. Rio. Lovely pass to find Florian Wirtz. Is that a penalty? Rio Wingamu has gone down. And Anthony Taylor has waved it away. That's got to be getting checked, surely, for a penalty. He's gone down there. Taylor, why are you waving it away? First glance on that for me looked like a penalty, Reds. Rio Wingamu, a little give and go. He's caught him. Oscar Bob there. Let's have a little look. There's contact, but whether the referees deem that enough contact. For me, he's brought him down there, Bob, with his knee. Yeah, it's been no penalty there, chat, apologies. But yes, no surprise there. But yeah, I felt that at least should have been checked by VAR, but wasn't to be. Unlucky there, Dio. Yeah, will be a bit weird, Mark, won't it? But I think Andy Robbo, well done there, Ebu. Wilson, there's an opportunity here for Fulham on the counter-attack if they can get it right. Oh, Robinson, ball into the box. Iwobi, I tell you, there was a couple of great defending by Liverpool. But Robinson, the American fullback. Ebu, a lot of aggression in that, but there was a great advantage, sadly, for Liverpool. But referee let play go on. Iwobi driving into the penalty area. He should have really give that ball to Robinson. Down the left. So you got Robinson and Robertson. Andy Robbo. Ball into the box. First corner for Fulham. It's been punched by Mamardashvili. It's fell to Harry Wilson, who is Fulham's top goal scorer this season anyway. As I was saying, him and Ryan Kent didn't quite work out for the lads in a Liverpool shirt. It was big noise when they were younger players anyway. But I don't even know where. Does anyone know where Ryan Kent's playing now? Is he still playing in the Turkish League? I think he was playing in the Turkish League at one point. But he will be a free agent, Harry Wilson, next season. Great defending there by Dominic Szoboszlai. Fantastic interception. So that was a very dangerous initial ball, possibly, for Fulham. Go on, Dom, on the turn. Get your head up, lads. Go on, drive with the ball. It's a fantastic run here by Dominic Szoboszlai. If he can get his head up, he's found Salah on the edge of the box. There's an overlapping run from Frimpong. Salah. Not the quite desired connection on that from Dominic Szoboszlai. Well done, Jones. The crowd certainly enjoyed that. Go on, lads. Forward. Liverpool again. Rio Wingerman off the left-hand channel. He's opened up a bit of space down the left. Oh, well done, Rio. He's found Robinson. Gakpo. Unlucky there, lads. It's a shot on goal anyway. Just dragged it millimetres wide. But that's better from Cody. One touch out of his feet very quickly. Just couldn't quite get that on target, really. The big Dutchman. Yeah, that's more like it, though. If you're going to be playing Gakpo up front, he just needs to be a bit more quicker out of his feet in terms of just trying to get a shot on target. Or at least... But yeah, it's a big save by Leno, chat, just about 5 minutes ago. With Salah. With his right-hand shot anyway. He was going into the bottom corner if it wasn't for Leno. But just 20 minutes in, sadly Liverpool haven't got a goal to show for it really. But I'll tell you, chat, I know the bar's not that high this season in terms of fantastic starts for Liverpool in the Premier League, but certainly it's been a very good 20 minutes so far. Better than certainly what we've seen over the last couple of weeks as well. But like I said, the bar's not that high. But yeah, Liverpool dominating possession, 63 to Fulham's 37. 5 total shots for Liverpool, 2 Fulham's 0, 2-1, sorry. It's interesting to see Andy Robbo at the minute just in this position, picking up a left wing position. Fair play to the lads. Dominic Szoboszlai, can he break through here? He's done well there. He's got away from Alex Iwobi. Frimpong needs to get his head up. It's going to be some battle He's done well there to keep it in from Pong. He's found Salah inside the box. Salah, can he move his feet? He can't. Fair play to Fulham, just getting but Salah in that position. So yeah, but that was all stemmed from Frimpong keeping that ball in on the byline. But there we go, Liverpool. Come on, lads, just keep on attacking. Attack. But yeah, so yeah. More like it, Jeremy, down the right-hand side. He's got to keep him fit, haven't we? Little give and go flow. Couldn't quite stab that through. But Salah, just, I tell you what, fair play to Fulham in terms of getting bodies between Mo and the goal anyway. Yeah, Viert's finding Salah. It was the initial poke through from Frimpong, found Viert's. But yeah, that's a man mountain there, Seth Van der Berg. Or Van der Berg, sorry. Rio and Gamua, I tell you what, fantastic defending by Castagna. And there's a possible breakaway here. It's going to be a foul by Rio on the Belgium. And it is a foul, but... So, yeah. We're getting there, Reds. We're getting there. The goal's coming, hopefully. Yes and no, mate. It's going to be interesting because I, for one, as a neutral, will be fascinating to see Brentford get not a Champions League spot, but because we want to be getting a Champions League spot, but seeing them in Europe it'd be great. You'd expect Villa to win Europa League conference, considering who's their manager anyway, Unai Emery. Europa League spot, so yeah, it's going to be. It could be a bit. Was it like last season? Or whenever the English team won. Obviously, when City won it, I think we had like six Champions League teams, didn't we? Or it was one of the seasons over the last couple of years, but yeah. But just the quality in the overall sense, that I'd say, yes, the quality's not been at the top of the table in terms of like the top three. Look at Arsenal, City, and historically Liverpool for the last couple of seasons as well. We haven't been on it, but it's, the teams below the traditional, you'd say, top three, top four teams is certainly growing. And certainly you are seeing, I think, as a player like Rian, is it the Brazilian lad, Rian, that's signed for Bournemouth as well, very highly regarded within European football. Look at obviously Igor Thiago at Brentford as well. Today become the highest goal scoring Brazilian in the Premier League. If you would have asked football fans 20 years ago, Igor Thiago, everyone would be like, sure, there must have been like bigger Brazilians coming to the Premier League. But yeah, he's done a fantastic job. I think he's only one goal behind Erling Haaland now in the Premier League Golden Boot race. Which is, and rightly so, as we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, Brazil, he'll be going to the World Cup. Especially getting 20 plus goals in the Premier League. That's certainly got to not just catch the attention of Carlo Ancelotti, but most Brazilian fans as well. Especially with Charles. Was it years ago with Charles was getting games for Brazil? But, yeah. Not like 20 years ago, the calibre of Brazilian players he used to have. But yeah. It's going to make the league more competitive as well. It's going to make it more difficult for the likes of Liverpool, City, Arsenal, winning league titles anyway, but that's a challenge up to Arnold and the big the managers in the Premier League. You've just... Especially, first thing we need to sort next season is the long balls. Like, just being able to actually tactically deal with that. Because I think that it will continue to... Well done there, Rio. We found Frimpong. Can he get a ball into the penalty box? He's lost it there, Jeremy. to pour that. And on ricochet for Fulham. But yeah, it's going to be a tactical ploy, Fulham. Well done, Liverpool, pressing. That's more like it, Cody. Press. Liverpool hopefully winning that second ball, can we? Well done, Virgil. Brought that down, Szoboszlai. Forward, please, Dom. There we go. Early ball in for Liverpool. Can he keep that in, Salah? No, it's going to be a goal kicked in. He wasn't in offside position. But yeah, just quickly to round off on that point as well, though, chat, the Premier League, the long ball tactical ploys from most managers in the Premier League, I think it will continue, but it's up to the likes of Guardiola if he's here next season, or what. I think he's mentioned that he might be departing City, hasn't he? So yeah, Liverpool need to adapt, and we need to be able to play through when teams go long ball or play different systems. But great managers of big European clubs that are successful, they're able to adapt. Long ball over the top here for Liverpool. Calvin Bassey. All the way back to Leno. Come on there, Mo. Come on, press. That's better, Liverpool. See what happens when we all press. Forcing Fulham to go long. Just sadly, Liverpool, even if one or two players isn't fully committed to the press, it just allows Fulham to still play out. And Addy Wilson off the left-hand channel here now. Don't let him shoot. Ball to the far stick. Robbo. Very tight to Josh King there. Fantastic run by Castagna. Ball into the penalty box. Iwobi. That's a horrendous miss by Alex Iwobi. He found himself in a fair chunk of space in the penalty area. And the away end, the Fulham fans will be a bit confused really what he was trying to do there. But Fulham's best better play here, Alex Iwobi. Shot on target, straight into the grateful arms of Mamardashvili. Come on, Liverpool, switch on. But it's Fulham's best spell of the game. The last minute or so. First time Fulham's really committed the full-backs into Liverpool's penalty area. And when they have, it's caused a bit of carnage at the back. But thankfully, Liverpool got the right players in the right areas to get rid of that attack. Salah being dispossessed there on the halfway line. Sloppy by Mo. King looking for that ball through. Mamardashvili. Liverpool going forward here now. Come on, Liverpool. Andy Robbo. Off the left. He's found Rio Wingamua. It's going to be a foul. Well done, lad. Come on, Reds. Get a goal here. Next 5 minutes, if we can. Possibly, Mark. Obviously, we know that we've activated, it was a couple of weeks ago, we activated Ali's extra year on his contract. But I think this week there was a fair bit of speculation linking him with a couple of the Italian teams. But yeah, it's going to be a sad day when Ali eventually does leave Liverpool. But I know a lot of people have been criticising Mamardashvili as well. But I think, as I said, there's that many players at the minute from Liverpool being out of form. I think if Mamardashvili come into a settled back line, that was not conceding a lot of goals. He's a good goalkeeper, Mamardashvili. He's a young player anyway, and yeah, he's going to make his mistakes. Thing is, obviously, if you're a centre-half, if you're a goalkeeper as well, if you're making mistakes, you get punished, don't you? Ball into the box. Curtis Jones couldn't quite swivel on that. I tell you what, just couldn't quite engineer his body position on the front post there. It was a fantastic ball drifted to the far stick by Rio Wingamua. And Salah just trying to get that knocked down anyway. And Fulham, they're inside Liverpool's penalty area. Oscar Bob, big save by Mamardashvili. Would be nice if the cameraman actually showed the game. There we go. Right. There we go. But yeah, from defence to attack in a matter of seconds for Fulham. Well, the game certainly opened up for both sides really, the last minute or so. But yeah, Mark, if Ali's leaving the end of his contract, I think Liverpool be very wise. But obviously, if anyone, I think I know a lot of you don't watch probably too much of the Eredivisie anyway. But Jaros, obviously our young goalkeeper, sadly has been injured last couple of months anyway. But he was getting a fair chunk of games. He was Ajax's number one goalkeeper. Ball over the top of the bar, and Harry Wilson off the right corner of the penalty box nearly put that in to the top left corner there. Mamardashvili had it covered. Yeah, it's got to be some shot to beat Mamardashvili. Yeah, thankfully it was over the bar anyway. Yeah, chat. Having a laugh. Offside there. Yeah. Good one, that man. But yeah, chat. Yeah, if Ali does depart in a couple of years, but as I was saying, I think it will be Jaros. I think he'll be given his opportunity to be Liverpool's possible number 2 in the next couple of seasons as well, because he was getting big game time, and he's very highly regarded amongst Liverpool as well. Was it last year when he had that appearance for Liverpool? Was it Ware Palace? One of the games anyway where he come on as a sub. But he's a good goalkeeper. And so is Mamardashvili. Need to actually practice him now in the summer. Needs to practice, and not just him, but the whole team structurally, where we're passing the goalkeeper the ball. It might not seem like a lot, but in terms of the build-up play for Liverpool, we've seen over the last couple of months where you've got your centre-halves and your full-backs putting it onto the weaker foot of the goalkeeper. It's like, come on, lads. It's not helping with Mamardashvili's distribution either. Oscar Bob on the edge of the box. Robinson for Fulham. Ball in. That's a deep cross. It's a poor cross, really. So, 10 minutes left to go here, Reds. In the first opening 45 minutes. Yeah, Alisson is injury prone, as we know, Red. So, yeah. But it's going to be a big summer for Liverpool, Reds, as we know, in every department. And hopefully, the recruitments, I think it will be another big summer for Liverpool. Especially the players on the peripheral. Money's in the corner there. Here to come on, lads. It's a lovely... Oh no, it isn't. Scares the commentator. I was going to say a lovely switch by Robbo, but it's been dispossessed by Iwobi. Robinson with Bob. Sanderberg. Anderson. Shot on target. 35 yards out. Well done, Mamardashvili. It was a referee play on. It was a foul on Cody Gakpo. He's got Rio Engamu off the left-hand flank here. Rio inside the penalty area. Can he get a shot off? Yes! Oh, what a goal! Get in, lads! Here we go. Get in there. We haven't seen that enough this season from all Liverpool's wingers. But what a moment. Off the left-hand flank. Bent it into the top bottom right corner there. Past Leno. I tell you what, chat, a fantastic goal. But he's been one of Liverpool's best bright sparks of the game today. Get in there, lads. It's a bit of magic Liverpool have been desperately crying out for it all season. He provided it against Newcastle at the beginning of the year. He's been given his opportunity today, and he certainly delivered on that occasion. It's not an easy goal either, chat. It's one thing setting himself, shifting that onto his right boot, but to have the ability just to whip that in to the bottom right corner. Fantastic execution on that shot. And well done, lads. His second goal in Premier League red for Liverpool. Get in there, chat. We said we needed a goal, and we've certainly been delivered. Get in there, chat. Mark. Some goal. Fantastic goal, Reds. Let's hopefully Liverpool can get a second and a third and a fourth. If we can double whammy Fulham very quickly in a short space of time. That's something Liverpool have not been able to do, especially at Anfield anyway, on many of occasions. But Liverpool 1-0 up. If you just tuned in, Rio Ingemue with a fantastic goal off the left-hand side of Fulham's penalty area. But Rio Ingemue and Frimpong have been probably Liverpool's brightest spark so far as we approach the 40-minute mark at Anfield this afternoon. But yeah, he was given his opportunity again today, and he's certainly not delivered. He certainly delivered, sorry. Hasn't disappointed. There we go. Phenomenal finish. Certainly settled a lot of nerves in Anfield and all around the world for all of his Reds, but let's hopefully Liverpool can hunt for the second and third and just try and kill off this game as quickly as we possibly can. Well done, Dom. That's more like it, lads. Florian Wirtz trying to do a bit of Rio Ingemue there, but couldn't quite. Lacking the execution, but unlucky, lads. That's more of it, Dom. Well done, lads. Excellently read the game there. Dispossessing Ali Wilson. 25 yards from goal. More of that, Liverpool, please. Leno, haven't already done so, Reds. Do drop a like on the video as well. Hit that subscribe button if you are new as well, Reds. Well done there, Canate. It's more like it. Cody Gakpo needs a bit of support here. He's found Florian Wirtz. Rio Ingemue. He's got Robbo. He's kept hold of it. He's done well. Rio, he's found Salah. He's found Gakpo. 2-0. Get in! Mohamed Salah putting that into the bottom corner, and there we go. Liverpool have sucker punched Fulham in terms of getting 2 quick fire goals just before the stroke of half time. Anyway, get in there, Mo. But it's all come, these 2 goals from Rio Ingemue, Reds. His ability, his tenacity, and most importantly, his vision when he's got the ball at his feet. There we go. He's got past 1 or 2. He's found Cody Gakpo. And Gakpo, all Cody's done is just teed up Salah. Lovely weighted pass from Rio to then find Gakpo. And then Cody just see Mo on the head, on the corner of his eye, I'm guessing. And he's just set up Salah. I tell you what, it's a fantastic finish, by the way, chat. That ball is bouncing a couple of times before it's found Salah. There we go, Mo. Yes, lads. And chat, we've got that most integral second goal this afternoon. Much needed. There we go. As I said, chat, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? A very quick second goal, and the lads have certainly delivered. But we're not happy with just 2, Reds. Let's get a third, let's get a fourth and a fifth. Come on. Let's hopefully get some good practice in for Tuesday night anyway. if we can. Yeah, chat. There we go. More like it. Yeah, we do, Mark. That's what I'm saying, Ivana. And please, keep this starting 11 for Tuesday night. Well done there, Mo. Great advantage by the referee. Salah outside the boot to find Rio and Gamua. He's got a couple of options ahead of him. Can he get his head up? He's on the byline. He's going it solo. And he's found Robbo unlucky there, Eds. But personally, chat, I don't know how you feel. Let us know in the comments. But I think the fluidity, we haven't been this fluid in a very long time. But tell you what, it's magical when Liverpool score goals, isn't it? The crowd's on full song. Liverpool at the back. Please, lads, just have a clean sheet today if you can. Switch on. Ebu. Ball to find Salah. Floody and Vates. Salah running off the back of him. That's going to be, should be a yellow card. Just went down the back of Salah's Achilles there, referee. See nothing of it. Oh, but you blow for that one, don't you? I bet you're going to book him as well, aren't you, ref? Are you? You're going to be booking for him, Pong? That's too right, Virgil. He's having a word with Taylor. Yeah, of course. You missed that one down Salah's Achilles, didn't you, referee? It's just chopped him. He's just went like that with both feet and brought Salah down, and he's not give the foul. Sorry to my own chap, but that was a foul on Salah. Don't tell me Jones is injured. No. Jones might be coming off it. He's pulled his... Yeah, he's pulled something. So annoying as well. Okay, it just looks like he's coming off here. So annoying as well, Reds. For as good as the wingers have been for Liverpool this afternoon and the wide players, Liverpool's ability to put that ball forward, Jones and Szoboszlai have been much better this afternoon, and it looks like he will be coming off here, Jones, chat. But looking at Rio Ngamua's first goal off the left-hand flank, selling the defenders left. He's going right, he's going left. Go ahead, lad. And then on the Salah goal, yeah, there we go. Tell you what, chat, if you haven't seen that second goal from Salah today, check it out on Match Today or whatnot later this evening. Just the way that bounces in front of him out. Such a difficult shot to execute. But it's going to be Jones, if you're injured, lad, don't be... Even though Jones would be wanting to play through the pain barrier. But Gravenberch, 2 minutes added on there, chat. Come on, switch on here, Reds. Liverpool and our times have been a thing of it. Clear by Virgil. Liverpool are man down at the minute with possible breakaway here. Frimpong, can Salah, he hasn't got quite the pace to get that, really. But I think Curtis might be just coming back on here before half time. He's fair play to Curtis, I think. Need to see as he come back on. Robinson for Fulham, ball over the top. So there'll be a minute left. He's come back on here, Curtis. Yeah, he's saying he's fine, Curtis. Put your coat back on, Grav. Yeah. I think sometimes this season as well, playing through the pain barrier as well, and some injuries. So you look at Steve, you look at Carragher, and even Suarez as well. like players, or Liverpool's history anyway, players that have just continued to battle through. But Liverpool, Reds, thoughts as we approach half time? Your analysis on the game? I was going to say, Matt, yeah, 2-0, buds. Probably certainly one of the best 45-minute periods, especially over the last couple of weeks, Liverpool have had. But the crowd's been in top form as well. But well done there, Reds. It's exactly what we wanted. Reds. In terms of seeing a performance, we all hoped that Liverpool would react in a positive manner. But I tell you what, Liverpool, the quality's certainly been there anyway. And Salah's having a little word with the referee, just saying that was a foul on me. But Reds, more like it. Liverpool are going in 2-0 at half time in Anfield. It feels like that hasn't happened a lot this season, has it? It did last year, certainly, but yeah, much better by Liverpool. And hopefully that is the scoreline come what Tuesday evening as well at half time, being 2-0 up against Paris Saint-Germain. But we'll get past this game first today. There's plenty more minutes to go. And we know Fulham, especially have shown this season, second halves on the counter-attacks as well. They've got the ability to threaten Liverpool, but Liverpool's defence was tremendous. I think shout out to Virgil and Canate, they've been on it really straight away, even when Fulham have gone forward as well. I think they've communicated certainly a lot more better as well. But Reds, tremendous. I'm buzzing, as are probably every single one of you, and I'm made up all of us, most importantly for the fans as well, but even just the players. Hopefully it gives them a bit more confidence going into the second half. But yeah, and hopefully if we do score a couple more goals as well in the second half, just keep this starting 11 for the team on Tuesday night as well. Hopefully we do see that, just to see a bit more consistency in terms of the starting 11. Especially if we are off the back of a 2-3-4-5-6-0 job today, hopefully. Then, yeah, hopefully it will certainly give the lads a lot more confidence going into Tuesday night. But Eds, I know asking you're very happy with that performance, aren't you? I am, and probably all of us are, even everyone in the ground this afternoon as well. Big up there, Harry, as well. Problem with the Liverpool's defenders, I assume, on and off the ball as well. Player decision making as well, though, Harry. I think probably you'd say as well, but I think too many individual errors have certainly cost Liverpool. You can have a good shape, a bad shape as well. It's all about the decision making in the final third and that defensive third as well. Obviously, we've seen Ibu and Van Dijk this afternoon really grabbed the game by a scruff of the neck and actually just controlled the game. And then Liverpool's forward attacking players have certainly in the final third made the right decisions as well. Especially, I've been impressed, Chas. I think we are seeing long-term Frimpong in a Liverpool system. We all know his exploits in the Bundesliga and even for Celtic. When you're allowing Frimpong in the overlapping runs, when he's fully fit for Liverpool, that thing is just keeping him fully fit for Liverpool next season. It's going to be, not just for next season, but this season as well. Keeping him fit. The overlapping runs have been tremendous. The interchanging fluidity with Salah down the right-hand channel. Everyone's 9 times out of 10 today, they've all made the right decision. And we've massively, of course, benefited from that as well. But Eds, who's been your standout players in the first opening 45 minutes? Of course, rightly so, Rio and Gamua. Being given an opportunity today, and he's taking it with both hands and both feet as well, in terms of, he's got that. We haven't seen that enough this season, have we, Chat? Sadly. Just get you off the edge of your seat. A bit like him and Salah, and even Luis Diaz last season, when you're just watching a team where you just never know what he's going to do in a positive way. But yeah, he's got the hunger, the desire, and most importantly, he's got the quality inside the penalty box just to wrap that. It's a tremendous strike, and hopefully second half he probably will get another 10, 20 minutes. And then if we can get to the 60-hour mark anyway, whoever it is coming off the bench anyway for Rio in that second half probably will be Hugo Ekitike off that left-hand channel. He does exactly what Rio's done and hopefully impacts the game in a positive aspect as well. But big up there, Phil. Big up Jack, who scored our 2 goals. It was Rio for the first one, chat, and it was Mohamed Salah for the second goal anyway. Cody Gakpo assist on the second one, but Rio got the assist on the second one as well. His ability to get his head up, analyse the penalty area and put a ball into the far stick, done really well. And then Rio just made it himself anyway, coming to the penalty area off the left-hand channel, dropped a couple of the shoulders, dropped a couple of the Fulham defenders as well, and then just unleashed a fantastic, well-driven strike to the bottom right corner anyway. You could watch that a million times and it gets even more better, the strike from the Liverpool winger anyway, but he's used the body position of the Fulham defender, just the ability just to wrap that round, as most good, fantastic attackers, not just in the Premier League, but for Liverpool, just using that. That's what they train for, and using the centre half, using the defenders just to try and wrap the boot round it. It's one thing trying to envision it, but another thing executing it, and he's executed that to an absolute T, really, for Liverpool. Very, very reminiscent of a Salah or prime John Barnes or prime Sadio Mane or even Salah as well over the last couple of seasons. Just that ability when he shift with the ball at the feet, off the left-hand channel, off the right-hand channel as well, but just probably having the goalposts in the background as well. But just having that ability just to bury that into the bottom corner as well. It's tremendous. Yeah, there we go, Reds. And hopefully we do see a couple more goals like that in the second half as well. But yeah, great wingers of Liverpool in the 60s, 70s and 80s. Every great era of Liverpool. Yeah, just nothing better than seeing attacking players produce magical moments like that in a Liverpool system as well. But Mark, the 4-2-3-1 system works better. Yeah, it certainly does, mate. Certainly does. And I think that will be the system. Hopefully Liverpool deploy on Tuesday night anyway. But yeah, I tell you, chat, if we can get an early goal against Palace, tell you, Anfield will deliver. The crowd will deliver as well. But it's down to the players as well. It's been a certainly difficult season for them as well, and the club. But I tell you, if the players turn up on Tuesday night, Anfield, as we did against Barcelona, and sadly the years following hasn't quite worked out like that. But the players that can certainly make the difference is those Liverpool lads in red anyway. And yeah, when we are, as we've seen on many of occasions, even in the first half anyway, we know the noise coming into the game in terms of rightfully so, the fans protesting. But when the whistle has been blown this afternoon, the crowd has been absolutely tremendous as well. And yeah, it's the unity of the crowd, the players as well on the pitch this afternoon. The lads have certainly delivered, and hopefully we need another massive 45 minutes again. But if I'm Arne and chat, probably it's a very easy team talk. Well done, lads. Same again to every single one of yous. Keep that application, keep that momentum, keep absolutely everything in a positive element as well. Yeah, but it's been tremendous for them. Big up there, Rock, as well. From more perspective, no, at least more objective, but most wasted energy when it's big up there, Rock. Nice one for your comment, mate. Yeah, it's the players that can make a difference, regardless of any manager in world football. Managers can set the tactics up. It's the players that really make the big difference on the football pitch anyway. The players have made a difference this afternoon. Really taken the tactics from Arne Slot. But yeah, it's the players that have made a difference today. Yeah, and just a lot of the players, every single player today in the first 45 minutes. Yeah, I can't really think of there's not been that many big mistakes either from Liverpool at the back. Even the lads in the midfield, we've just been perfect. Spot on. Same again, Reds. Same again. Go again, second half. More of that. But just trying, if we can, kill the game off, really, in the second half. And that starts from like the first 10 seconds of the second half, straight into a second half, going into them, and hopefully we can get a third and get a fourth and get a fifth. I want that hunger and the desire as well. Be greedy in the second half as well. Really set the precedent going into Tuesday night and finishing off the game this afternoon in a positive manner as well. Mateus getting the 5th place. Oh, what is it, miss? Make that box a bit smaller. Getting the 5th place to save Champions League for next season is really our only hope for this season, of course. We have another Champions League match left, but I don't see us. Mateus, yeah. But you never know, mate. Many of us have watched many mad games of football. If we apply ourselves the way in which we have in the first 45 minutes today, of course, the calibre of opposition is massively improved, as we see it in the first leg. But you know what? The thing that all of us need is hope as well, as supporters. But yeah, going into Tuesday night and going into second half as well, we just got to hope and get behind, and especially the impact the fans as well have had this afternoon in terms of a big positive as always. The Anfield crowd never needs an invitation, but yeah, the players have certainly benefited from the noise, but that unity, as we spoke about at the beginning of the game, as every Liverpool fan speaks about before the game kicks off, when it's all in one, it's really been demonstrated in the opening 45 minutes perfectly. The crowd bouncing off the players as well, and the players bouncing off the crowd as well in a positive way. But yeah, Mateus, with hope in your heart, mate. And Reds, yes, we've been very, very disappointing on many of occasions this season, mate. But go into Tuesday night, as I will when we're doing a watching, I'll be hoping, and like all of us, we'll be hoping that Liverpool can certainly turn over the deficit. It's not like a 5-6-0 deficit. It's only 2 goals. But it's 2 goals against Paris Saint-Germain. But yeah, as long as we don't make it easy for them on Tuesday night, make it a cauldron, make it an atmosphere that we've seen many of occasions, opposition teams that have dwindled under the pressure. Hopefully, yeah, we can turn up on Tuesday night as well. Fingers crossed. There's a build-up. The build-up's much quicker, mate, isn't it? Yeah, it's much, much quicker. Same case as Anfield Index. Yeah, that's it, marking it. And make it Fortress Anfield. Till now, in the end of the season, for any team that is rocking up to Anfield, they're all cup final games for Liverpool. But going into next season, we need to treat, as we did last year, treat every game at Anfield like a cup final on match week 1, as it was on match week 38 as well, come at the end of the season. Beat PSG at Anfield. No. Big up the Cs. Oh, apologies on the pronunciation. Yeah. Confidence. Yeah, it's been quite short from Liverpool at the minute this season, mate. But yeah, I'd always hope. Probably too much deluded optimism for me, mate. But yeah, if we play to a level that we all are capable like today, start Rio against Paris Saint-Germain, chat. I know a lot of people might go, oh, he's playing against PSG. But if he has the impact, he's playing without no fear. Yeah, and Liverpool, when we're not really thinking about it, we're just going for it, really. Yeah, I'd start the starting 11 against Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday. The only concern, really, as we see in half-time, was obviously a possible injury to Curtis Jones. He was pulled something, like a hamstring or whatever it was, but might be a bit of a precautionary substitution at half-time anyway. But if Jones is fully fit for Tuesday, play him. His ball retention has been fantastic this afternoon. Him and Dom really work well as a pair when they're fully on it. When they're both in tandem with each other, I think both of those players' skill sets really benefit each other, from a defensive point of view and an attacking sense as well. A lot of energy, a lot of control in certain elements of the game. But yeah, Confident, chat. Yeah. If you don't have hope as a Liverpool fan, then just retire. But yeah, it's certainly been a very difficult season, chat. But you never know. There's still a long way to go. There's a lot to play for, a lot of points, and we're still in the Champions League, chat. We still got a second leg. Yeah, go in thinking that we can try and manifest a win, and a big win on Tuesday night. Because if we turn up correctly, you never know. As you're seeing with Barcelona in the first leg, obviously against Atletico Madrid, a red card for PSG on Tuesday. You never know what can happen. Vice versa for both sides, anything can happen. But it's 2 changes for Fulham, and there's a change, as we said, there. Chat is expected. Hopefully that's not too much of a long injury for Curtis. But 1 second there, chat. So Gravenberch is coming on for Curtis Jones. Hopefully, Grav, you've just watched Curtis do really well. Come in now and make that desired impact that Curtis had in the first opening 45. And we are back underway here for the second half here, Reds. Liverpool attacking the Kop end. But bit of a strange kick-off again. These kick-offs in the Premier League and in Europe are just mad, aren't they? Probably watching too much of the rugby, or PSG anyway. Wait, yeah, chat. Wait 1 second. So, just quickly check on the substitutions for Fulham. It looked like Smith Rowe had come on. Let's have a little look. I think it was Smith Rowe. Go on, Liverpool, get that third. Frimpong. I just couldn't quite fall for Rio Ingemua. Fulham on the counter attack. Ball to find Iwobi inside the penalty box. Drift to the far stick. Wilson. He's got to be offside there. It's into the back of the net. He's miles offside. Lukic, sorry. Yeah. Oh, Sasa Lukic. Yeah, Sasa Lukic, miles off. Yeah, he's a good 2 yards off there. So, correct decision by a line. No, don't be worrying, chat. That was only happened because the player was in an offside position. So, Lukic has come on for Oscar Bob, and Smith Rowe has come on for Joshua King anyway. And the Liverpool substitution, if you missed it, obviously Curtis Jones has come off for Ryan Gravenberch anyway. Come on, Grav. Have a big 45 minutes, please, lads. Really impact the game. Yeah, if anyone can do as Mark said there, it can be us. Yeah, 100%. But confidence in life as well. In every element as well. Confidence breeds confidence. So fingers crossed, Reds. You never know. Yeah, pressure. As we see in chat. Fair play. Ali's on the bench. It's always good to see as well, Joe, when you see someone to play. Obviously, you want Ali fully fit, but like the players that are out injured, they're always on the bench, which is good. Some players not always 100% do that. But good to see Ali on the bench. And you know for a fact he'll be giving Mamadashvili any advice at the Georgian once anyway. He'll be there speaking through our time as well. Pre and post game as well. Sorry there, chat. I'll get to your comments in a second. Fulham. We'd expect Marco Silva to be sending them out at half time to just go a bit more 15-20 yards higher up the pitch anyway. Which is understandable. That's what Liverpool's got to be careful of. Just got to be defensively resolute. Ball into the box of Fulham. That's a tremendous ball in. And Harry Wilson, he's shaking his head, but Robinson for Fulham, he's got that type of delivery in that left boot. And yeah, thankfully for Liverpool, there was no one on the other end of that cross. That's a tremendous ball in by Fulham. Just lacks the execution on that. Something to be careful of though, Reds. Did he? 12 goals and 8 assists. Not too bad there, Matthias. Yeah. Has been linked with Liverpool on a couple of occasions already this season, hasn't he? But won't just be Liverpool. He'll be linked with a lot of clubs. But I don't quite like the price tag, if I'm being honest. I think it's a lot of money, but it's a lot of money. Clear by Dominic Szoboszlai. Top player, but I think he's just a bit too much. Ball forward by Robbo. Frimpong on the overlap. Get your head up, Mo. He's found Frimpong on the overlap. Early ball into Gakpo. Oh, Cody, lad, go with your head. Oh, unlucky, lad. It's excellent play by Liverpool. Down that right-hand side. It's more like the Liverpool of old, nearly. Just lacked that final finish by Gakpo. It was a fantastic ball. Drifted into the penalty box by Frimpong. I think he just got caught. Yeah, he did. He got caught underneath the flight of the ball there, Cody. Unlucky, lad. Go again. Go again, lad. Keep your heads up. But, yeah, it's a fantastic, well-weighted delivery into the penalty box. And we'll see Gakpo when Frimpong will have a busy World Cup, as will many Liverpool players. You've got like 16, 17 players going to the World Cup, Reds. So the only reason I'll be watching is making sure that none of them will be getting injured anyway before the end of the new season next year. Rio Ingamua. Viet. Salah. Lovely diagonal switch there to find Andy Robbo. Rio Ingamua. He's got a couple of bodies ahead of him. He's went for the cross for Robbo. Cleared by Robinson. Oh, well done there, Viet. Forcing the mistake by Leno to kick that out for a throw in. Liverpool have taken a quick throw in here. Sorry, chat. There's a lot happening anyway. Get to all your comments as well here in a little second. Rio Ingamua off the left-hand channel. He's got Robbo ahead of him. He's drifting another ball to the far stick. Oh, nearly got on the end of that floody invert. Just got caught in between what he was going to do there, the German. Should have really... I think he would have slightly been offside, but just couldn't quite convert that into the back of the net there. But unlucky there. He's got two over it anyway. Yeah, big up the MSS. Big up there. Len. However, very real. He needs a variation of outside. Fair enough there, Len. Yeah, it's just patterns of play, different styles of running patterns as well from not just your forward wide players, but obviously the underlapping runs. I think that's what you're referring to, mate, and certain attacking runs as well, mate. I think the more variation we've got on Liverpool's game, the better, mate, isn't it? Just gets the opposition thinking very differently. Rio, shot on target. Well done, lad. It's a shot on target. Even when he's coming off the left-hand channel today, he's well done there, Mo. Fantastically well worked interception there. It's going to be a corner. Come on, Liverpool. Let's get this third goal. Put the game to bed anyway. There we go. And Rio on that occasion drifting off the left-hand channel again. But it's positive, Reds. But Yeah, they should have, Matthias. A bit like Barcelona when they played us at the Camp Nou all those years ago. Like, you could see from Messi's reaction, they didn't finish us off on that night, and we know what happened in the second leg, don't we? Ball in by Salah, and it's goal kick there. Mose went to cheekily. He went for the shot on that corner. Unlucky lad. Booking referees, time wasting. Sort of going to be referee. It's all about him. It's perfect point to a little break in play there to look at the comments. It's today, mate. It's today. We're winning today, mate. Just get that third goal. That is not a foul, referee. That is not a foul. And Arnie Slaughter, mate, so everyone in the ground's going mad. That's a joke. Let's have a little look at this. He slips. Jesus. Joke. Unlucky there, Dom. Go again there, Reds. Keep it. Well done, Szoboszlai. Tell you what, that's committed defending by Emile Smith-Rowe. Yeah, think positive, Reds, anyway. Think positive on going into Tuesday night and the second half today. If Tuesday night, if Anfield's absolutely rocking and we see a performance like we have in the first half, ball in behind here, Frimpong inside the penalty box. What a ball that is by Florian Wirtz. Just getting man in between ball there, Fulham, the centre halves. That's a ridiculous, sublime ball by Florian Wirtz. But even still, Jeremy Frimpong's had a lot to get on the end of that. But his biggest asset as a player, as we know, is that speed in transition. Even from a stop-start standpoint anyway, just so quick off the ground. Well, as we approach the hour mark, you'd expect Rio to probably come off and maybe one or two. Mainly just to protect Rio in terms of if he is to play on Tuesday night. Cody Gakpo was fouled there, was he? Yeah. Yeah, we battered PSG. Yeah. Yeah, we did. But we did batter Barcelona. Remarkably, somehow we didn't score on the first leg, did we? But we'll find out, chat. Hope he's all tuned in on Tuesday night as well. Plenty of shows before then anyway on Anfield Index. Plenty to unpack. And Andy Robbo down the left-hand side. He's found Rio Engamua inside the penalty box. Robbo. Get on side there, Rio, lad. It's had to be another corner. Robbo's going to be battling with it. It's fell to Florian Wirtz. Just outside the penalty box. Salah. Is that going to be handball? That should be handball. It's blatant handball, referee. How is that not being given? Surely got to be getting checked. Is it his hand? His hand's in an unnatural position. Hang on. If anyone's seen the Arsenal game today, Arsenal got a... Oh, chat. It's not being given, but Arsenal got given a penalty like that today as well. Not given there, chat. Lukic. Ball in. Well done, Robbo. Kept it in. Putting out for a throw in. Well done, lads. Yeah. So there's going to be a throw-in for Castagna as we approach the hour mark, Reds. I haven't seen many of the subs getting warmed up. Probably already are warming up, but it'd be interesting to see the next 5-10 minutes if there's many changes for Liverpool. Castagna. Johan Gamua, long searching ball. Robinson found Sander Berge. Iwobi off the left hand channel. Sander Berge being dispossessed by Salah. Go on, Tom. Don't let him shoot. Thank you, Virgil. More aggression. It's more like it, chat. Hold on. It's alright, Mamardashvili. He's miskicked that. But he's not happy with Rio anyway. But so, yeah, I don't think that was too bad of a pass, really, even being honest, Mamardashvili. It was got everyone in the ground, everyone watching at home off your seat, really, going, ooh. But I don't think it was too bad of a pass back to the goalkeeper. Frimpong, how have you lost that against Iwobi? Stand them up, Reds. That's it, Virgil. Communicate, Reds. Come on. Cleared it anyway. Just communicate, lads. Certainly what we didn't do against Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, possibly there, chats. Some of those subs. Well done. Well done. It's going to be a throw into Liverpool. It was a poor delivery by Harry Wilson. You'd expect better standard, given how good he has been on set pieces this season. As I said, chat, following the full-time whistle here, Reds, you'll have, obviously, from an audio perspective, the post-match Raw will be live. Trev will be hosting the lads as well, taking you through all the big moments of today's game. And obviously, I will be joining Gags Tandon after the full-time whistle as well, Reds. So hopefully we'll see you there after the full-time whistle as well, Reds. See this game out. 29 minutes left in the game. Ball in. It's defended by Liverpool. Bit of a strange interception there by Ryan Gravenberch. Just turned into that. But it's going to be an in-swinger from Harry Wilson here now. Attacking the Annie Road end. It's not a good graphic to look at. Liverpool's goals conceded 16. The second most. Just was saying that Mooney is at the front post. Should be getting that diverting that header at least on target. Yeah, just no one's picked him up, which is very surprising, in all honesty. Yeah, just no one's picked him up. And a quick corner again for Fulham. Sander Berge, ball in, clear by Van Dijk. Come on, Liverpool, switch on, communicate. That's it, Liverpool on the counter-attack here now. We can get it right. There's a great opportunity for Liverpool on the breakaway. Dominic Szoboszlai. He's found Florian Wirtz, a fantastic touch. Rio Ingamua. He's found Gravenberch. Keep hold of the possession here, Reds. Now, keep hold of possession. Don't be wasting it. That's better. Salah. Nearly enters the penalty area. Dominic Szoboszlai picking up that. Salah. Chipped ball in. It's been intercepted by Sanderberg. Well, Liverpool just need to keep hold of possession here now. Add that little bit of spell the last minute or so from Fulham on the corners. But just get the ball under control now. Got the crowd back in Song. On Song. And let's keep hold of the ball. We're winning 2-0. we've done our job. It's up to Fulham now to come out an extra 15-20 yards high of the pitch, and if they do that, then that's where the space should be able to be exploited by Liverpool. I'm not really. But yeah. Just get up. Get it up. I'm not really. Oh, Liverpool, actually. There we go. It's alright. Even if it has gone to a Fulham centre half, just get it up the pitch. Oh, don't be taking any risks. Have a good weekend, buds, anyway. Nice one for tuning in. Nice one there, chat. Yeah, he's a top right back. Top right back. It's mad to think of the amount of right backs Real Madrid have actually had on their books. Even go all the way back until obviously when Fabinho didn't play much for them, did he? I think he only made like one. I don't think he might not even made a senior appearance. Fab. Cleared by Robbo. Wilson's kept it in. Come on, Red, switch on. Communicate. Well done, Frimpong. Better. Talk. Yeah, he's top right back now. I think in terms of world football right backs, Frimpong's got big potential. Can still sharpen up on many aspects of his game, but he's got a lot of qualities. He can improve the final delivery as well on defensive side. He'll be up there, but I think it's going to be a goal kick there. It's poor execution on that shot from Harry Wilson, but Liverpool will take their time, and rightly so. But yeah, Trent and Hakimi, two of the best in terms of attacking fullbacks as well. But I think for fullbacks, Mendes and Hakimi probably the best pair at the minute in terms of European football, in terms of an attacking sense and even defensive transitions as well. But two top fullbacks, need to keep them quiet on Tuesday night. Szoboszlai, great defending there, Dom. Tell you what, it was a lovely turn round the corner there from Fulham on the edge of the box. But Fulham, as we said, the next 5, 10, 15 minute period will be putting on the pressure from Liverpool. But Ibu, just try and not get dragged out there, Ibu, lads. Don't fall for Munez's games. It's great work by the Fulham number 9, just dragging out Ibu. He's got to be a lot more aware, though. The Frenchman. Ball in. Cleared by Robbo. Not the greatest of clearances. Off the Fulham corner. Ball back into the mixer. Collected by Mamardashvili. He's looking for a quick. That's got to be a foul on the goalkeeper. Well done there. You're not going to be booking him. You're not going to be booking the Fulham attacker. Just slowing the game down. But yeah. But yeah, that was a foul. And it looks like Liverpool's 2 substitutions will be, or is there a third? I can only see Joko. Yeah, there's 3 players there. Maka's just crept in. So, Florian Wirtz coming off. Well done, Flo. Had a good game today. So, Maka is coming on for... Well done, Rio, lads. Well done indeed. And the cop in full song there, chanting Rio, rightly so. And Isaac has come on, lads. Come on. Isaac goal wouldn't be too bad, would it, Reds? If we can. And Joey G has come on now as well. Joe Gomez. Isaac. be Gomez for Frimpong as well. City Arsenal. Everyone will be watching that. So, chats, 3 substitutions. Sorry there, chats. I was making the subs. Isaac. Zach. But yeah, the 3 subs there for Liverpool Reds. Triple substitution. Alexis McAllister come on for Florian Wirtz. Joe Gomez come on for Frimpong. And Isaac come on for Rio Ingamua as well. So Gakpo will be going to the left-hand side. And Isaac leading the line. So more natural number 9 for Liverpool. And Gomez just giving you a bit more defensive solidity for the back line as well. And I think Maka might be a bit more pushed up higher up the pitch as well, playing in a bit more of a role that he's a bit familiar to his time at Brighton as well, playing behind the striker a bit more. Yeah, it's going to be a big call on Tuesday night, mate. Mark, innit? It's going to be the big call, innit? Who starts on that left wing? Will it be Gakpo? Or will it be Rio Ingamua? Or will it be Wirtz? It's a poor pass there. Sander Berge, well defended by Virgil. Well done. It's got to switch on here, Reds, with the substitutions. It's got to be switching on. That's poor by Ibu. I tell you what, the second half, Ibu has struggled. I think that's one aspect of his game he needs to improve, is just try and not always get dragged out to every... You don't always have to go out to every ball that's in the channel. Just play the simple ball. Defend your own space, instead of getting dragged out. On that occasion, he got dragged out again. Big up there, Jav. It's going to be a corner for Fulham. Ball whipped in. Far stick. Anderson, who has scored past Liverpool down the years in a Fulham shirt as well. But Gravenberch just backing into the centre half there. Tell you what, it would have been interesting if he scored that, because he's got arms all over Ryan Gravenberch. Well done, Maka. The balls fell kindly for Liverpool. Ball in to find Cody Gakpo inside the penalty box. Can Cody get a shot off? It's going to be a goal kick there. But I tell you what, excellent play by Isaac. The ability just to drag the centre half and just free up that space for Gakpo as well. It's what happens when you are playing with a more natural number 9. Yeah, just dragging Anderson away. And then unlucky there, Cody. The space did open up for him for just for a couple of seconds there. Milliseconds, but Liverpool, 18 minutes left to go here, Reds. Can the Reds see it out? There's a cue at the far stick there. We can get it in. Cleared by Muniz. Ball back out. Second phase here now. Is he... I tell you what. There's no way he's offside there. Need to see another replay on that. That's got to be tight, that. An interesting decision. Whatever, ref. Yeah, that's our new to Anfield Index. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Put your bell notification on so you always do get notified when you are watching, when new content does come out from Anfield Index. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com as well to find out even more of all things Liverpool. throughout the week. Obviously, you have Daily Red tomorrow morning. All the latest Liverpool news, the post-match Raw, and the Gag Standing Show following the full-time whistle this evening as well. So plenty to get stuck into. Plenty to unpack. And what has been, at the minute, a very sound Liverpool display. Gakpo on the byline, ball into the box. He's forced Leno to make a decision there. Just Liverpool player couldn't quite react to that. But Liverpool were 2-0 up. The work has to be done by Fulham. But a fair goal for Liverpool this afternoon would just completely kill off the game and kill off any spirited reaction from Fulham. But there was certainly a job to do this afternoon, Reds. The players turned up in the first half, and there's certainly a big job on Tuesday night. But focusing on tonight, this afternoon's game, and just quickly looking at the table as it stands at the minute, Reds, this win, if we can see it out in the next 15 minutes, will put Liverpool on 52 points. 2 points behind Aston Villa, who are playing tomorrow as well. And it's a punch away by Leno. Oh, Van Dijk should have been made that free. He's just absolutely skewed the header. Just couldn't quite get it on target. Gravenberch. Move, referee. Gakpo. It's going to be getting another corner. But yeah, that result for Liverpool puts us back into, obviously, the top... Well, keeps us in top 5 anyway. Obviously, Chelsea have still got a game to play tomorrow. Or might be... I think United are playing on Monday, aren't they? So, hopefully, a couple of results go our way. At the minute, we've done our job. Salah, bit of a weird execution on that shot. But Szoboszlai all the way back to Mamanashvili. That's it, lads. Well done. Just take your time, Reds. Take your time. Think about where you're passing the ball. You haven't done that many times this season. Do the basics, and you'll be sound. Long searching ball for Liverpool forward. Isaac's done well. He's backed into Bassey. He's got the ricochet there, Isaac. So it'll be nice if we can get Isaac on the goal scoring charts. Oh, it's great defending by Bassey. Salah inside the box. It's collected by Leno. But I tell you what, it's a crucial interception by the Nigerian centre-half. I'd say it's a crucial, because you got Isaac at the far stick, prowling at the far stick. He was willing just to tap that in to make it 3-0 and game set a match for Liverpool. That's too easy there, Reds. Come on, Mo. The lads up front and midfield. Ball into the box. Oh, that should be 2-1. Huge opportunity missed from Smith Rowe. But tired legs are kicking in here for Liverpool. And it's slot on the technical team. Need to be switched on here. I'm sorry. And we've got 2 more subs. Salah, he's put an absolute shift in. And so has Cody Gakpo. But I think the frail nature at the minute, like the fitness, the lads at the top end, just not quite doubling up as we were in the first half. Need just a bit more. Yeah, it's just... I'll be making that extra sub here if we can. Sorry, chat. Yeah, we've made 4 subs, so we've got 1 more sub left for Liverpool. Just need that a bit more pace. Yeah, but as we approach the 80 minute mark here, Eds. Yeah, right. Who are Villa against tomorrow, chat? Villa away at Forest. Obviously, Forest are battling relegation, aren't they? And obviously, City against Chelsea tomorrow. So, City, they'll be going for Stamford Bridge. with a win, hopefully, for Liverpool and helping us out. Well, not really helping us out, helping themselves out, really, in terms of the title race. And yeah, Tottenham going away to Sunderland tomorrow. That's not going to be an easy game for them, as we found out anyway. Even though we won that game anyway, that was probably one of Liverpool's best away performances of the season. Oh, referee, come on, man. What's he doing? Why is the referee having a word with Marco Silva? He's not your best mate. Stop this. Chukwueze is coming on. Obviously, the former Villarreal winger. I'll say that was it. And just as we were saying before, chat, the amount of caliber of players like Chukwueze was playing Champions League football for Villarreal a couple of seasons ago. Anyway. And he signed for Fulham. So that's the type of big money that is in the Premier League, that you've got the likes of Fulham. Probably if Brentford do get European football as well next season, any form of Europe, then they'll be making some big signings as well. Lovely touch by Isaac. Ball over the top. Gakpo needs to get his head up. That's poor Cody. Eyes dragged it wide, but that's just take a touch there, Cody. You need to be more aware. Just take an extra touch there. It's a tap in for Isaac if he just gets his head up a bit earlier. Maka just dragging it 5 yards wide there. Switch on here. That's the biggest 10 minutes of the game here now. Switch on here, Liverpool. This is where the fitness really comes into it, innit? And just game management. Being able to read the game. Clear by Liverpool. I'm just a bit surprised we haven't made a substitution here, Ed, to replace either Gakpo or Salah, because defensively we need that doubling up of the Fulham attackers as well. But that's the big question, Matthias. It's probably what me and Gags, one of the questions we'll be debating on the show this afternoon. But and possibly in an ideal scenario, if Isaac was fully fit, though, chat, fully fit and in full flow, he'd probably he would be leading the line against PSG, wouldn't he? But he's just been out at the minute. Too many. Chukwueze inside the penalty box. He's a lad with a lot of ability, very quick feet. It's going to be a foul. Well done, Cody. Working defensively, and Liverpool made a quick. Oh, it's been called back anyway. It was too quick even for the referee there. Phil saying, I think so. You think so? I personally will be starting Rio against PSG. I know it's a big call anyway. It's probably the biggest call on the night in terms of who plays down that left-hand channel. And hopefully we don't see a 5 back against PSG on Tuesday. But the 4-2-3-1 system. But we know, chat. Hopefully we do have a positive result on Tuesday night and go through. You've just got to be very flexible in terms of different variations of tactics, systems as well. Because obviously, the more variation Liverpool, especially going to next season as well, being able to be flexible in terms of different systems, different players playing in different positions as well. Ball into the box. Raul Jimenez has come on. Didn't see he creeped on there with all the substitutions. But yeah, it was a deep cross into the box. Ibu, good defender there. Just a little slight shove into the back of the Mexican forward anyway. It's always great to see Raul Jimenez back anyway. Obviously that big injury he had years back anyway. Hopefully, Mark, we've got our... Well, we'll find out in 7 minutes anyway. Hopefully we can see this game out, but we've done our job for the week. And then hopefully if the footballing gods go in our favour, you never know. Iwobi. That's a foul by Joe Gomez. I'll tell you what, it's a bad foul, but it's a good footballing foul. Stopping that passage of play there, because Fulham did look like a bit of an overload down the right hand side, if I'm being honest. So it's completely not timed that well, but it's worked out. But yeah, big 6 minutes here now. Reds switch on, focus. Smith Rowe, take your time. Don't be panicking, Reds. Seen on many of occasions already this season, even on midweek in the Parc des Princes. Well done, Ibu. It'd be interesting to see the stats really in terms of the recoveries and interceptions. Chat, I'll ask your player of the match in about 2-3 minutes, so think about your player of the match, Reds. Let us know. Pretty sure we all know who. I think I know who you're going to pick anyway, but get them in anyway. Iwobi off the left-hand channel. Fulham are getting a lot more bodies into the penalty area, which is understandable. Robbo's appealing for offside. Jimenez tried to spin on it. It's poor by Gravenberch to give the ball back anyway. Jimenez! Oh, thought that was into the back of the net there. Raul Jimenez on the swivel, on the edge of the box, nearly putting that into the bottom corner. Thankfully, a grateful Annie Rodend is happy that's flashed on the right side of the post anyway, and just gone behind the net anyway. But again, that just stems from Liverpool rushing the possession. Like, just keep hold of the ball. Composure. You don't always have to play at a million mile an hour on the ball. Even if you're putting it out for the throw-in, just get rid, clear your lines. Just get it out. Especially in the back end of the game as well. 5 minutes left. Yeah, check it. Yeah, play the match in. Go on, was that? Ball into the far stick. It's our ball. It's come off, Rob. You're having a laugh, Lino. Switch on here, Reds. 3 minutes left to go here for Liverpool at Anfield. A huge 3 points for the Reds if they can hold on. Ball into the penalty box. Take your time, Amalashvili. Take your time. He's collected that. He's went for a quick distribution here. Let's see if it's... read the game here, Liverpool. Come on. Get your foot on the ball. Gomez. That's it. Well done, Mo. It's been tremendous this afternoon. Nearly a worldie of a ball through the heart of that Fulham defence. Isaac, rightly so, puts the thumbs up to Mo. Nearly found him. Just trickled through to a grateful Bird Leno. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Little give and go. Great defending by Virgil. That's more like it. That's it, Tom. Switch on. Be a lot more. If you're going to be defending, be a lot more compact in the central areas as well. on the D of the penalty area. That's where they're wanting to create the space for them. So 2 minutes left to go here. That's Fulham. So it's going to be Liverpool throw-in. There we go. Liverpool throw-in. 2 minutes left to go on our own half. But Eds, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I do apologise. I don't know why the camera keeps on going off. Loose wire. Yeah, apologies for that, Eds. But yeah, a minute left to go here. And Salah is coming off. Trainioni's coming on. Well done, Mo. Fantastic game from the Egyptian King. So Trainioni making his 5th Premier League appearance for Liverpool. That's what I was saying. Just get that bit more protection in the middle of the park as well. Trainioni. It's going to be 4 minutes added on. It's going to be, I was going to say, where's the referee got all those minutes, but it's probably all the substitutions. Bones of the far stick. Read it, Robo. Well done. Four minutes added on there, then. But yeah, chat, play the match. For me, probably mention it to Gags in about another 10 minutes as well. But yeah, I've been very, like all of us probably, I've been very, very impressed. Much better by the centre half, by Virgil and Ibu. A couple of occasions when Ibu's been dragged out of position, but that's good. Good attack and play by Muniz on some occasions. But yeah, a lot more composed from the centre halves, and it makes the world of Liverpool defending overall a lot more easier when your centre halves are on it. Your full backs just breeds that confidence as well. But for me, Reds, I made up with the centre halves. I've been made up with Frimpong in an attacking sense as well, but I think Rio and Gamura for me. The game was won in the first half, hopefully, with 3 minutes left to go. But yeah, I know obviously we haven't got the third and fourth goal, Reds, but the job was done in the first opening 45 minutes, and Liverpool defensively, touch was switched on here and reacted in a positive manner anyway. We'll check at your player matching. Yeah, we'll take the 2-0. Yeah, that's it. It's Derby, innit? Leeds versus United. Are United away, chat? I'll quickly check, but if they're going to Ellen Road, that could be a bit tasty. Nice one, chat. Massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in today, Reds. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. I'll be joining Gags anyway. And then after that, I'll see you on Tuesday anyway. But there'll be plenty of content across Anfield Index by then anyway. As we said, post-match Raw will be getting recorded following the full-time whistle here. Trevor and the lads will be analysing. And I'll be speaking to Gags as well on our post-match. We're talking about a Liverpool win. Finally, which is good. Makes everything a bit more easier anyway. And we've seen quite a couple of bright sparks as well. I'll get up Henderson. There was nothing in that. But Liverpool for probably large spells for the second half. Stand up here, Reds. Defenders want. My God, that's well done. Yeah. Minute left here, Reds. Liverpool got a throw in just on by our technical area. But for me, Reds, man of the match, Rio and Gamua. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might have voted for him as well. Yeah, Harry said, yeah, Rio. Big up there, Moz, as well. But yeah, as we said, chat. Hopefully the club, there's a lot more communication and dialogue in respect to the tickets as well. Obviously the protests coming into the ground, and hopefully there's a bit more better clarity and there's a bit of improvement in respect to the fans being listened to by the club. With the protests today as well. And that is full-time, Reds. Job well done. Very, very well done today, Reds. More like it, Liverpool. More like it from Liverpool this afternoon, Reds. Liverpool in the top 5. Took Liverpool up to 52 points in the Premier League. There's a long way to go in the league, but a lot of positive sparks, and hopefully that gives the team and gives the crowd and gives everyone at Liverpool going into Tuesday night. It's not going to be an easy game on Tuesday, but if we can get Anfield rocking and we put in a performance like we did in the 45-minute period, of course, as we know, the quality of opposition will be boosted tenfold anyway. But Reds, I've been your host Jack McIndoe on the latest late night live, not really live, matchday live anyway. Matchday live here anyway. I will see you in 8 minutes. I'll be joining Gags on the post match anyway. But Reds, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out AnfieldIndex.com on all your latest articles, your podcast as well. And yeah, I'll see you in about 7-8 minutes anyway. I'll be joining Gags for the full-time whistle. But Reds, Liverpool, with a bit more composure at the back and a massive, massive 3 points come at the end of May. We won Champions League football, but fair play to the players this afternoon. Really stepped up when it was needed today and delivered a great performance. Very much needed. Do that on Tuesday night, please, men. But we'll find out. Reds, see you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Liverpool, for the first time in a couple of weeks anyway, we've won a game of football in the Premier League. But Reds, I'll see you in 10 minutes. But Reds, if I don't see you, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Up the Reds.